welcome to another episode of Powered by Geek Bomb. By now, you know the premise. It stands for Powered. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. It stands for Playing, Watching, Reading, Doing, which is an acronym for Powered.
There you go.
Oh, man.
You got there.
We have a new guest every single episode, and I'm delighted to announce that we've got DJ Wooldridge, who you guys know from Only Stupid Answers podcast with Sam Basher.
Yes.
And you Mr. Comic Book himself.
Thank you. That was nice. That's a nice little...
Yeah.
Mr. Comic Book himself.
I don't know if like, every time I introduce you to someone, he's our comic book aficionado.
Yes.
Expert, even.
Aficionado. Let's stick with aficionado. I don't know if earned expert level.
I mean, I reckon I'm expert at Star Wars. And I'm still learning. I'm still learning every day.
Yeah, okay. All right, that's fair. I just saw something on Instagram today that was like in the New Republic, right? That's after...
Yes, the Old Republic.
Well, the New Republic functioned in this way with what are you talking about? Where's this from? Yeah, come on.
Yeah, but actually...
If it's not in the movies, I don't count it.
Well, there are some things that
I know.
The comic books are canon.
But if it's not in the movies, I don't count it.
But the comic books, DJ. What'd somebody think of the comics?
Like there was if you go to the wiki for Max von Sydow's character that's in
there's pages.
Force Awakens, it's in there for a minute, and it just keeps going. It's then he did this. Where's this coming from? Who determined this? Come on.
Yeah, a team of people at Lucasfilm are now
that's their job.
Yeah.
If you're into that thing, that's probably got to be the best job in the world.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, they've got a big lesson to learn because for 30 years there was just all this expanded universe and it just imploded on itself, and they don't want to do that again. So they are meticulous about it. So all of these canon things like the comics and the books that I've been reading, of course. Basically, you're allowed this particular section in timeline.
Yeah.
And none of the characters really affect anything else, but the movie characters somewhat intertwine.
I feel like the people that have it the best are the ones doing the Rebels show and who did Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Because they get to pick and choose
That's
who they
Dave
want to
Filoni.
use from the old old
Expanded,
canon.
yes.
And then they get to look like heroes here's Grand Admiral Thrawn. And they
That's
look
it.
amazing, and they get to do whatever the hell they want with it.
Apparently that's Mads Mikkelsen's brother doing the voice.
Yeah.
Because it's so creepy.
Yeah. But they and so it's you guys get to look like the big heroes, bringing these people back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So playing.
Yes.
What you playing?
Actually, right now, I was playing Fallout 4 for a minute. It's going to take me a while. I've got till March, till Mass Effect Andromeda comes out.
Oh, right. I love that you plan out your gaming
I need to wrap it up so I can... Well, because I don't have a lot of time, and unfortunately, I really like games that take a lot of it. Before Fallout 4 was Witcher 3.
Oh, how many hours did you put into that one?
I don't know, but I knew it was months.
Did you do all the side quests?
Pretty much.
Were you into Gwent?
Yeah, I beat Gwent. It really bothered me that there was an aspect of the game that I did not understand. I researched it. I was like, okay, how do I win at this thing? I did, I mastered Gwent. Anyway, figured all that out. But for Christmas, I got Pokemon Sun. So that's kind of taking my focus right now.
Is it good? Because
it's really good, actually. The games have always been, I've always felt justified in playing them because they're always really entertaining.
Yes.
There was a moment in college where I was kind of am I too old to play these games?
I never questioned it. I just kept going.
I did. But this one does a lot of things that are really smart. You no longer are doing badges. You're trying to get these, I don't know what their official name is, but they give your Pokemon Z power, these stones. And there's one for every type. So
yes.
I don't know how many types there are now, 16, 17, 18.
I'm not entirely sure.
Anyway, so and the environment's really cool. You can just summon a Pokemon to fly you around or break stones. It doesn't have to be one of your guys. Don't have to, and it's great. The world's really cool. There's a little bit more, the story is a little bit more engaging. Normally it's you get the 8 badges, you defeat the Elite Four, and there's also kind of a story. This time that's the trying to get the stones and get to the Pokemon League, and is all kind of integrated into the story. There's some catching mechanics that I really liked from Omega Ruby that I miss. I enjoy the games. All right, I'm a fan. But
I'm still playing Pokemon Go. For fuck's sake.
I think this is probably the best, gameplay wise, the best one yet.
When you're in a poker center, does it still go dun 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 dun
yes,
dun dun?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
Some things never change, all right? Some things remain the same forever.
Yes, weird. Well, I actually booted up my 3DS XL again for the actual purpose to play Sun and or Moon.
Yes.
But I never went around and bought it. But I
recommend. If you enjoy those games, I recommend it. Time of this taping, they had just announced Switch.
Yes.
And I'm on board. And
Didn't
Breath
Will
of the Wild
Smith
looks
sing
great.
that song?
Which was the song part of the ad game? What?
What?
What are you referring to right now?
This is just like a song that came out in 2005, I believe.
Yes.
By Will Smith called Switch, and it's another one of these little ones where he does a bit of a dance. Yeah, Julia's nodding her head. I'm not crazy.
We're getting confirmation. But you got Super Mario Odyssey, and then you got the new Legend of Zelda game.
Breath of the Wild.
So I'm thinking, like most systems, it's always kind of disappointing when they announce systems because it's like, hey, here's this brand new system and 2 games that you're going to want. You're going to have to wait like another year and a half before.
And here are 3 really generic games that you don't like at all. Wave Rider 64, I'm looking at you. Who the fuck wanted to ever play that game? Someone in the comments will
be like, no, that game was amazing.
That was the shit. It was
so
a perfect night.
You always have to wait like a year or a year and a half till the price goes down. The good games are out. You get the bundle. Like I got Sunset Overdrive with my Xbox One.
Nice.
Yeah. After playing Sunset Overdrive, if I worked at Sega, I would have called them up immediately and be like, you guys are making our next Sonic game. Because it's got such momentum and speed, and it's just all the stuff that you'd want from a Sonic game, but in a different game.
And that was the one where the energy drink decided to turn people into mutants.
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
It's great. It's so much fun.
Sam needs to play that fucking game so he stops putting back so much Red Bull.
He's been trying to
quit.
He's been drinking green tea. Good for him.
Bunny!
Sam exclusive right here.
Really quickly, I was going to show you something.
Show me something.
You loved Gwent.
I got good at Gwent.
And now Gwent's a standalone game.
Yes, I don't know if I need that. I just wanted to be able to
Good thing there's a getting to know Gwent video, which actually tells you all about the game. Yeah, look at this.
There it is.
I'll play.
Yeah, I don't know how this works. I would not have.
Gwent, the Witcher card game.
Hey!
Yay! It's me!
That's amazing! Good for you. How'd that happen?
Make sure that it's properly balanced, providing gamers with a great multiplayer experience.
There it is. There you go.
I do voice stuff from time to time. Yeah.
That's really cool.
You're like, I don't know if I need to play that. I was like, hold on,
wait just a second. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be any good at Gwent if I had to play another person.
It's
tough.
tough.
A lot of it was scamming the computer and the way it played.
Yeah.
Playing another person's like that would be a challenge.
I played the closed beta and streamed it, and out of 3 games, I think, or 4 games, I won 2, lost 2, but I lost the first 2, and it was embarrassing.
Yeah.
People were watching me going, what's this game about? And I'm like, well,
it's harder than you think it is.
Yeah, it can be really tough. So now we're up to watching. And I miss talking TV with you because we would disagree about everything.
Yes,
and
pretty
it
much.
was so fun.
Here's something we probably won't disagree on. I just finished watching all of Orphan Black up until obviously season 5's not out yet.
Yes. And it's the last season.
Yes.
5 is the last. What did you think of season 4?
It started off really cool.
Yep. Yeah, it kind of lost momentum for me.
It kind of had a lot of some of the bad habits from earlier seasons. Like, it really bothers me when Helena, the most dangerous person of the clones, will just up and vanish and everybody's like, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, shouldn't somebody like call her and like check in and just see like, hey, what are you?
Pretty sure she tried to kill Sarah.
Yeah,
like a lot.
everybody.
She
tried to kill everybody repeatedly.
Yeah.
She's my favorite too. And so the fact it felt like her and Fee were kind of sidelined this season, and they are my favorites.
Oh, right.
And it's also a challenge.
Felix is American. Did you know that?
What?
Yeah, Jonathan.
No.
What's his name?
Every once in a while they have to throw us that bone because so many Brits get American roles that every once in a while they have to give, like, okay, we'll give Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes. But there's parts of every season that I think really work. Season 4 I think is probably my least favorite. It's still really good.
Is that when they were at the desert camp?
I liked the whole. Worried about spoilers, I guess, if you haven't watched the show. If you haven't watched Orphan Black at all, just skip this segment.
Yeah.
Just skip it.
I'll wave when we're good.
Yeah, the
Mute.
Guy clones.
Yes.
I thought was a really good. That was a great reveal at the end of season 2.
Agree.
I liked the premise behind them. I liked the threat that they represented because of their.
They would render women.
Yeah, sterile. They were scary. Yeah. I'm a fan. Season 5, excited for.
We're back. I know, last one though.
Last one.
Did you know what happened recently to me, actually? Well,
what?
When the Critics' Choice Awards were on at the end of last year.
Yes.
I was sat opposite Tatiana Maslany.
That's amazing. She's amazing.
Shared a table with her, and we looked at each other the whole time. Yeah. And I got a photo with her.
Nice. Yes. Was she nice?
She's the best.
That's amazing.
She's the best.
I always forget, like when Rachel's on. And
oh
it was
my
like,
gosh,
she's got the stutter and everything. I feel really bad for this actress that she's relegated this role where she's like in a wheelchair and stuttering, forgetting that, this actress is playing 5 other people on the show.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It's fine.
Oh my gosh, and Crystal that came in.
Crystal's
great. Like, oh my God. I just think that there is a conspiracy here.
She's one of the best parts of that season. Like, wait, you think she looks like me?
Yeah. hilarious. Yeah. No, you can tell who she has like a lot of fun.
A lot of fun playing. Helena, Crystal,
Helena for sure.
Yeah.
Allison.
Yes.
Yeah, I love her.
Allison. Somebody needs to call Allison on her shit. You know, you always understand when people shows are hesitant to like pull the trigger on certain characters because it's like you don't want that actor to be out of a job.
Yeah.
This one you don't have to worry about it. Maybe you could have thinned the herd a little bit by season 4.
Every time I interview her, I'm like, does the rest of the actors in Hollywood just resent you because you have raised the bar of a hardworking?
Remember the rumors for Rogue One? It was her and Felicity Jones. And Felicity Jones got the role, and it was like,
oh my god, I would have loved to have seen Tatiana in it.
I feel like she could have got more out of that role.
I do too.
Sorry, Felicity Jones. I'm just saying.
I mean, Diego was so great.
Diego was great. Alan Tudyk.
Not one dick, but two dicks.
Who's playing Bruce Wayne's cousin in Powerless.
Oh,
yeah, they just revealed that.
Know that.
Yeah, he's Bruce Wayne's douchey cousin.
Oh my god, that's amazing. I haven't seen Powerless yet. Is it good?
I have not seen it. It was just a thing on Twitter that they showed a scene.
I'm excited to know how Vanessa Hudgens goes with this.
It's interesting. I really think one of the characters needs to be a hero for that show to work.
Right.
Because it's just
I think it's like The Office, but with every now and then explosions.
Is anybody going to be really into that? If it's just
one way to find out.
Yeah, I'm excited for the premise. I like that. It seems that's the cool thing about the ubiquity of superhero stuff is that they're getting experimental now because they have to. Like you can't just keep doing the same.
Exactly.
Stuff
You've got
over
to stretch those boundaries.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see where that goes. But yeah, watching Orphan Black. Also, been enjoying the season of Sherlock, which by the time this goes up, we'll have finished. But it's amazing so far.
Oh, good. So by the time this goes up, really? There's only like
there's only the 3 episodes every season.
Well, for me, I will have hopefully started watching.
Especially if this is the end, I can't imagine a better villain to go out on.
I just love Martin Freeman and Benedict.
Yes. Yes, and they don't get a lot to do with each other in the first episode, and it's weaker for it, but the second episode makes up for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yes.
So that's watching. Yes.
Reading. I read comics.
Yes,
I don't read books. I've been reading a bunch of, I've been reading the DC Rebirth books. Superman's really good. Green Arrow's really good.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman's here's my problem. Wonder Woman's really good.
Yes.
It's really well written. It's beautiful. It is working very hard to dismantle my favorite Wonder Woman run, which was Brian Azzarello's New 52 run. And it's working really hard to be like, just
trying to dismantle New 52.
Yeah, but that Wonder Woman one was fantastic. It had my favorite version of the Greek gods because it played them like the Lannisters in Game of Thrones, where they're backstabbing each other, and they had cool Hades has a giant candle for a head, and Poseidon is a giant sea monster. It was just fun and creative and really clever, and the stuff they did with Wonder Woman was really cool. They grounded it in a really interesting way, and it's just the Wonder Woman Rebirth is we're just throwing all that in the garbage. It's but wait, some of it worked. Don't throw it all away.
Well, I mean, never say never, but I am liking for someone who is newish to comics and actually getting all these backstories apart from just knowing the character and the personified versions of said characters. Yeah. I'm really digging it.
It's great. It really is. Greg Rucka's amazing. Nicholas Scott's doing the flashbacks. And I think it's Liam Sharp that's doing, because each issue switches off. Oh. And Liam Sharp's doing the present stuff. And it's a beautiful book. It's a well-written book. Everything with Rebirth is hey, let's go back to what worked with these characters.
Yes.
And so he's got the goatee. He's
I love that that's a point of contention. Finally, a male character is getting chastised for his looks.
For his appearance. Yeah. He didn't have a goatee originally when he was first published, but it's become such a iconic part of him. So he's got the goatee. He's super liberal, which is a big part of his character in the comics. And he's got his relationship with Black Canary back. And they're not so great in the air show, but their relationship in the comics, amazing.
Yay! Because you know how much I love that character.
But yeah, so I'm reading that.
Remember when she screamed? She had the banshee effect. Remember how cool that was?
Yeah. Not a fan. Maude was not a fan. But
she didn't die quick enough.
As far as
coming back again?
Well, it looks like it's we'll probably know by now. But it's
what I think about that.
It's evil her from Earth 2. They actually signed a new contract with her that she can show up on any of the shows. But I'm also reading indie comics. A good one is Ether, written by Matt Kint, who follows an Italian scientist that goes to a world of magic and tries and is basically the Sherlock Holmes of that world and tries to explain everything in the magical world through science.
Cool.
And annoys everybody there, and he's trying to solve a murder mystery.
Wow.
There's Moonshine, who's
that
which
stuff
is
gets you drunk.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's set in the 20s where a New York guy that's working for the mob is sent over to, like, I think Virginia.
Is this when alcohol was banned?
Yes.
Right.
During Prohibition, there's this great moonshine operation in Virginia, and he's trying to get their alcohol for New York so they can make money. And the family patriarch is a werewolf, and shenanigans ensue. But that's Brian Azzarello and Eduardo Riso, who did 100 Bullets, which is one of my favorite comics of all time.
I've heard you mention that.
Yeah, once or twice. Yeah. Once or twice. Southern Bastards is finally putting issues out again. It's a Southern fried crime thriller.
I read 7 of the Sookie Stackhouse novels.
Yes.
Which I believe
it's not that, but fun. Okay.
But I read all the books in a Southern accent.
Yeah. You know, it's interesting. I would wonder if it would be interesting because it deals a lot with, like, America, the American South, and how it perceives itself and how we perceive it. And so I don't know if that would mean anything to you.
Not really.
Yeah. So that's what I'm reading.
What are you doing, though?
I'm actually doing something really exciting.
I am excited about this, too.
So, obviously, I'm a comics expert, according to Maude, Garrett.
Well, aficionado can be a little bit tricky to say as well. So just say expert.
It is nice for you to say it with your accent. Aficionado sounds really good.
Aficionado.
Yeah. So I decided that I was going to make my own comic book.
Yay! Yeah. When did this idea come about?
This over a year ago. And so I wrote it, and I spent a lot of time finding artists. And the one problem is with making a comic is it's very expensive.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
It's prohibitively, because you got to think about printing, you're paying the artists, and all that stuff. So I'm launching.
That's a lot of drawing for one artist too.
Yeah, it is. It's 36 pages. It's 36 color pages. So I got my colors too. I got the rewards. I got all that. But it's. Yeah, but it's so I'm launching a crowdfunding campaign.
Cool.
So
and who'd you go with?
I'm IndieGoGo.
IndieGoGo.
Yeah, because they had the way of some of the rewards were set up. There's a special reward just for Only Stupid Answers listeners. Yeah. That's cool. So if you go, if you guys want the hookup, there's a link on the Only Stupid Answers a Twitter page and Instagram.
And the link will be in this video description.
Okay. You guys got the hookup for the special Only Stupid Answers. There's a special print for fans of Only Stupid Answers of me and Sam as 2 specific DC heroes.
What?
I'll show it to you after recording.
Is Sam the Flash?
What are you talking about?
Is that what's happening, you think?
I don't know. But yeah, so
imagine if he wasn't. Imagine if he just fucked with everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
And he was like, all of a
he's
sudden.
Green Lantern.
Oh no, Nightcrawler or something.
Yeah.
What is it? Nightwing.
There you go.
Nightcrawler
is Marvel. Nightcrawler is Jake Gyllenhaal too. That's a really good movie. It's a dark movie.
It's dark.
That's not my comic. My comic is it was one of the things I love about comic books is that there's no idea too crazy.
Yes.
So I went with an idea.
You were just talking about things where it's like, that seems like a really plausible thing. Oh, and there's a werewolf in there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I wanted to do one of my crazier ideas. It's Chaos Theory, Zombies versus Dinosaurs.
Chaos Theory is cute.
At the end of a lot of zombie movies, they get off on a boat for an island that's supposed to be away from the zombies. And so the idea is, what if that island was the Jurassic Park island?
Oh my goodness, amazing.
And shenanigans ensue. And so it was that kind of like, that was the germ of the idea. And it was one of those, that's crazy. And then I was like,
I love it.
I can make that work. And
there are dinosaurs, there are zombies there.
Yeah, so like it's a bad situation gets worse. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. It's like I said, it's 36 color pages. We got the campaigns running through the month of February.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we need your donations, guys. If you want to see zombies and dinosaurs,
and who doesn't?
Make sure you hit the link in the description.
Yeah. If you contribute, you're going to get the comic book. I obviously have not read every comic book of 2017, but I think it is probably the craziest comic book of 2017.
That's exciting.
I'm just saying, and you'll get to have it.
Yes. Get it made. Something that DJ created.
For upper rewards, there's exclusive prints signed by artists, stuff signed by me and Sam. There's going to be Skype calls with me and Sam.
That's cool.
Yeah, and then for the highest thing, you get to be drawn into the comic. Yeah, and you will have a gruesome death.
Oh, that's
in the comic. You will be drawn in the comic, and you will have a gruesome death in the comic.
I have a feeling there's lots of death and or destruction.
There is. I was going through some of the early pencils, and I was laughing because it's fun, but it's the body count is high.
So what I shouldn't recommend is to drink every time someone dies in this.
Probably not.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. I'll try it still.
But I'm really excited about it. I hope everybody digs it. It was a blast to write. Because normally, I'm doing my short film, so I have to work what I can budget in. So it's like these two people talk in a room. Yeah, and with my comic, it was like a dinosaur busts in and steps on this guy, and then zombies swarm him. And it was just, I was allowed to go crazy.
Well, do whatever you want. Yeah. That's cool, though. And do you see, if this does become successful, do you see it either extending the editions or are you going to try another comic?
Will say that there's a tease at the end, the last page, that teases a way for the story to continue should it be successful that is even crazier than the initial premise. So, yeah. I tried to one-up myself a little bit.
Deadly hummingbird.
There you go. Don't spoil it, Maude. Don't spoil it. Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic. Where can people follow you if they want to learn more about it and continue this conversation?
At DJ Trox Trash on Twitter and Instagram. I've been posting images on Instagram about the characters and pages and stuff like that. Also, Only Stupid Answers, my podcast with Sam. I've been talking about it there. And you can follow that on Twitter at Only Stupid Answers. Take out the vowels from stupid because there was not enough room for the whole title. And Instagram as well, Only Stupid Answers. And that's where you can find me on stuff.
I like it.
Yeah.
How's SourceFed going?
It's good.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.